Did you know there is a food so powerful that if you include it in your dinner, it can help restore your eyesight while you sleep? Short pause. And the best part is, you don't need expensive surgeries, artificial eye drops, or pricey supplements. However, there is a detail almost no one talks about. Short pause. Just as there are foods that strengthen your vision, there are also others that silently destroy it, accelerating the appearance of cataracts, dry eyes, and even vision loss. Now, let me ask you a direct question. Pause. Have you noticed that when reading at night, short pause, it is harder to focus on small letters? Or that when driving at night, short pause, the headlights seem to blind you much more than before? Have you felt your eyes wake up dry, heavy, or burning? If you answered yes to any of these questions, short pause, this video could mark a before and after in your eye health. Pause, because what you are about to discover will not only improve your eyesight naturally, but also protect your eyes from the most common problems after age 60. Your eyes are like a camera made of delicate pieces. Short pause, the retina, the lens, the cornea, and the optic nerve. As time passes, those pieces begin to wear out. The lens clouds, and cataracts appear. The retina loses sensitivity, leading to macular degeneration. Tiny blood vessels weaken, resulting in retinopathy. Short pause, one of the leading causes of blindness in older adults. And to make things worse, high blood pressure, diabetes, and poor diet accelerate this deterioration even more. But here comes the positive part. Short pause. There are specific foods that act as natural medicine for your eyes, capable of hydrating the cornea, improving night vision, protecting against blue light from screens, and strengthening the retina. And if you consume them properly, especially before bed, they work overnight while you rest. In this video, you will discover: pause. 1. The 4 most effective foods to restore your eyesight naturally. Short pause. 2. The 3 you should never eat at night if you want to protect your eyes. Short pause. And 3. A simple and powerful recipe you can prepare in minutes that will transform the way your eyes rest and regenerate every night. Stay with me until the end. Short pause, because what you are about to learn today can make the difference between having clear, active vision for many more years or slowly losing it without realizing it. Pause. Vision problems in older adults. As the years go by, the eyes begin to send silent signals that we often ignore. Some blurry letters here. Short pause. A little discomfort with light there. Short pause. A dryness we blame on fatigue. But the truth is, after age 60, eye health becomes much more vulnerable, and those small symptoms may be the beginning of something more serious. One of the most common problems is cataracts. Short pause. This occurs when the lens, the eye's natural lens, begins to cloud. What once was clear vision slowly turns into looking through foggy glass. At first, more light or stronger glasses may help. Short pause. But over time, cataracts advance, and eventually, not even glasses can make things better. Another very frequent condition is age-related macular degeneration. The macula is the part of the eye that allows us to see details, read, and recognize faces. Short pause. When it starts to deteriorate, central vision becomes blurry or dark spots appear in the middle of sight. Imagine not being able to recognize your grandchild's face or read a favorite book. Short pause. This is the tough reality for many older adults with this condition. Diabetic retinopathy is also a silent threat. People with diabetes see the blood vessels in their eyes weaken, causing small hemorrhages and gradual vision loss. The most dangerous part is that it often progresses without pain or obvious symptoms. Short pause until the damage is already advanced. We cannot forget dry eye, which may seem minor but deeply affects quality of life. The eyes burn, itch, feel heavy, and vision becomes uncomfortable, especially when using screens or upon waking in the morning. And finally, there is elevated intraocular pressure. Short pause. The main risk factor for glaucoma. This condition damages the optic nerve, and it does so gradually that people notice nothing until much of their vision is already lost. All these problems share one common point: short pause. Poor diet, excess sugar, lack of antioxidants, and dehydration accelerate their development. The good news is that with the right foods, this process can be slowed and even eye health improved naturally. And that is exactly what we are going to discover next. Pause, beginning with food number 1. Food number 1, carrot. When we talk about foods that improve vision, the carrot is without a doubt the most famous one. Since childhood, we have been told it is good for the eyes. Short pause. But what almost no one explains is why it works and how to take advantage of it effectively, especially at night. The key lies in a nutrient called beta-carotene. Short pause, a natural pigment that the body transforms into vitamin A. This vitamin is essential for producing rhodopsin, a protein in the retina that allows us to see in low light conditions. Without enough vitamin A, night vision deteriorates, the eyes dry out, and over time the cornea can be irreversibly damaged. Various studies support this power. The Archives of Ophthalmology reported that older adults with diets rich in beta-carotene had a lower risk of developing macular degeneration. Short pause, one of the leading causes of blindness in old age. In addition, the American Academy of Ophthalmology highlighted that vitamin A helps prevent xerophthalmia, a disease that dries out the eye's surface and progressively damages vision. But carrots do not just provide vitamin A. Short pause, they also contain lutein and zeaxanthin, two antioxidants concentrated in the macula, the part of the retina responsible for central vision. These compounds act like a natural shield. Short pause, protecting the eyes from blue light emitted by screens and from free radicals that speed up eye aging. Now the key question is, pause, how should you consume carrots so their benefits work while you sleep? The best way is to include them in light dinner preparations. A fresh carrot juice with a few drops of lemon is ideal. Short pause because it is absorbed quickly and does not overload nighttime digestion. You can also grate it into a nighttime salad and combine it with olive oil, since vitamin A needs healthy fat for proper absorption. Of course, everything in excess is harmful. Eating very high amounts of beta-carotene can tint the skin orange, although it is not dangerous. Short pause, one medium carrot a day is enough to get visible benefits without risks. A curious detail is that carrots work even better when combined with other antioxidant-rich foods. For example, a dish with grated carrot, avocado, and spinach not only improves vitamin A absorption, short pause, but also boosts protective action against retinal wear. For older adults, consistent carrot consumption can mean less dry eyes, better adaptation to darkness, and clearer vision upon waking. It is not about an instant miracle, short pause, but rather a habit that strengthens vision naturally over time. So if you want to give your eyes some relief at night, start with something as simple as adding carrots to your dinner. Pause, because sometimes the difference between maintaining clear vision and losing it over time comes down to small decisions like choosing what to put on your plate each night. Food number 2, blueberries. If there is one fruit that deserves the title of jewel for the eyes, it is the blueberry. Small, deep blue, and pleasantly sweet. Short pause, this fruit has shown a surprising impact on eye health, especially in older adults. The secret lies in its anthocyanins, natural pigments that give it its rich color and act directly on the eye's capillaries. These compounds strengthen blood vessels, improve ocular circulation, short pause, and ensure the retina receives the oxygen and nutrients it needs to regenerate. In other words, blueberries work as nighttime maintenance for your vision. A study published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry revealed that people who consumed blueberries regularly had better visual adaptation in dark environments. Short pause. That means they could move more easily from bright spaces to dim ones without losing clarity of sight. For older adults who often struggle when driving at night or walking in poorly lit areas, this benefit is invaluable. In addition, blueberries have an anti-inflammatory effect. Eye inflammation is one of the silent causes of visual deterioration. Short pause, and anthocyanins act as a protective shield against this damage. Research has even shown that they help reduce visual fatigue caused by excessive screen use, something that affects both young and older people. The best part is how easy blueberries are to add to your diet. You can eat a small handful of fresh fruit at dinner, mix them with natural yogurt before bed. Short pause, or prepare an infusion with unsweetened dried blueberries. Another delicious option is a nighttime smoothie with blueberries, oats, and light plant-based milk, perfect for aiding digestion while nourishing your eyes. That said, here is an important warning. Pause. Avoid processed blueberries loaded with sugar, like industrial jams or bottled juices. Refined sugar not only removes most of their benefits, short pause, but also harms the eye's delicate blood vessels, especially in people with diabetes or high blood pressure. Results are not immediate, but with consistent use, older adults who include blueberries in their routine notice significant changes. Short pause, improved night vision, less eye fatigue, and faster recovery after exposure to bright lights. Imagine being able to drive at night without fear of glare, or read under a lamp without feeling your eyes get tired too quickly. That is what blueberries consumed regularly can bring to your life. So next time you think about a nighttime snack, skip the cookies or candy and reach for a handful of blueberries. Because these small fruits are not only a pleasure for your taste buds, short pause, they are also a gift from nature to keep your vision clear and strong for years to come. Food number 3, spinach. When it comes to green foods that nourish eyesight, spinach is the undisputed queen. This tender leaf vegetable not only strengthens muscles, as many believe, short pause, but also acts as an inner shield against eye deterioration, something crucial in older age. The reason lies in 2 key antioxidants, lutein and zeaxanthin. Both are concentrated in the macula, the part of the retina responsible for central vision and fine details. Every day, your eyes are bombarded by light from the sun, from screens, and from artificial lighting. That light, especially blue light, slowly damages macular cells. What lutein and zeaxanthin do is filter that harmful light, short pause, acting like inner sunglasses that reduce glare and visual fatigue. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition confirmed that people who consume spinach regularly have a lower risk of developing macular degeneration and show better visual adaptation in dim environments. Short pause. In other words, they see better in low light and feel less discomfort under intense lights. Spinach also provides vitamin C, vitamin E, and iron nutrients that improve ocular circulation and fight free radicals responsible for premature retinal aging. It even contains small amounts of omega-3, short pause, which help keep eyes lubricated, reducing dryness and burning sensations. The way you consume it matters. Many people eat raw spinach in salads, short pause, but the best option is to steam it lightly or saute it with a little olive oil. That is because lutein and zeaxanthin are fat-soluble, meaning they need healthy fat to be absorbed correctly by the body. A light dinner of sautéed spinach with boiled egg, for example, short pause, can become a real nighttime therapy for the eyes. Consistent spinach intake translates into clear benefits: less eye strain from screen use, sharper vision upon waking, and natural protection against age-related vision loss. Many older adults who add it several times a week, short pause, notice they rub their eyes less often, and that discomfort from bright light is greatly reduced. A curious detail is that spinach not only protects vision, short pause, but also supports cardiovascular health. This is crucial because the eyes and the heart are more connected than they seem. Better blood circulation means more oxygen and nutrients for the eyes, short pause, further strengthening their ability to regenerate while you rest. In conclusion, every leaf of spinach is like a natural dose of eye protection. So, if you want to shield your eyes against light and the wear of time, make sure this dark green vegetable has a regular place on your table. Consistency will be the key to keeping your vision clearer and stronger for many years. Food number 4, cucumber. When we think of cucumber, the first thing that comes to mind is a fresh summer salad or the classic slices placed over the eyes in a spa. But what many do not realize is that this vegetable, made up of more than 90% water, short pause, can be a true ally for eye health, especially for older adults who suffer from dry eyes and constant eye fatigue. Dry eye is not just a passing nuisance. Over time, lack of hydration damages the tear film, causes irritation, promotes small inflammations, short pause, and makes clear vision difficult. This is where cucumber makes a difference. Besides water, It contains minerals like potassium and magnesium, vitamin C, and silica, nutrients that help regenerate eye tissue and maintain the elasticity of blood vessels. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that diets rich in hydrating foods, like cucumber, significantly improve dry eye symptoms in older adults, especially when combined with natural antioxidants. Short pause. This means cucumber not only provides freshness, but also works together with other protective foods, such as carrot or spinach, to strengthen vision. The best part is that cucumber can be used in two ways. Pause internally and externally. Consumed in smoothies or nighttime salads, it hydrates the body from within, which in turn benefits the eyes during rest. A simple recipe is to blend half a cucumber with a glass of water and a few drops of lemon. Short pause, creating a light drink that quenches thirst and prepares the body for restful sleep. You can also add thin slices to salads with avocado or olive oil, which boosts absorption of vitamin C and antioxidants. Externally, cucumber is equally powerful. Placing 2 fresh slices over your eyelids for 10 minutes before bed, short pause helps reduce swelling, relieve puffiness, and ease eye fatigue. This trick, while often seen as cosmetic, actually has a real physiological effect. The cucumber's coolness and antioxidants stimulate microcirculation around the eyes. Perhaps its greatest advantage is accessibility. Short pause. It is inexpensive, easy to find, and safe to eat daily. Unlike other foods that require special preparation, cucumber can be eaten raw, in juices, or applied directly to the skin. For older adults, regular cucumber intake translates into more hydrated eyes, less burning sensation, reduced morning dryness, and overall more comfortable vision. In short, this humble vegetable not only refreshes, short pause, but also protects and strengthens your eyesight from the inside out. So, next time you think of a light dinner companion, remember cucumber is not just a side dish. Pause. It is a natural tool to help keep your eyes young, clear, and healthy. Foods you should avoid. So far, we have seen foods that nourish and strengthen vision. But it is just as important to know which ones. Though seemingly harmless, short pause can become silent enemies of your eyes, and even more so when eaten at night, right before bed, the very time when your eyes should be repairing themselves. Let's look at the 3 main culprits older adults should avoid short pause if they do not want to speed up visual decline. 1. Refined sugar at night. A sweet craving before bed may seem harmless, but refined sugar is one of the worst enemies of vision. Why? Short pause. Because it quickly spikes blood glucose, and the tiny blood vessels in the retina are not built to withstand those surges. Excess glucose weakens capillaries, reduces the oxygen supply to the eye, and causes inflammation. Short pause, leading to blurry vision and progressive damage. Frequent sugar intake also speeds up the development of diabetic retinopathy, cataracts, and macular degeneration, 3 of the most serious eye problems in old age. The danger is that this damage is not immediate. Pause, it advances slowly and often goes unnoticed until vision is already compromised. If you crave something sweet at night, choose fresh fruits with a low glycemic index, such as apples or blackberries. Short pause. They satisfy your sweet tooth without causing the same harm as refined sugar. 2. Processed meats and cold cut. Quick and tasty for a fast dinner, but a real risk for your vision. Deli meats like ham, sausages, or bologna are loaded with sodium and preservatives. Short pause, especially nitrites. These chemicals raise blood pressure and upset the body's fluid balance. The problem is that the eye's blood vessels are extremely delicate. When eye pressure rises, the retina gets less oxygen and fewer nutrients. Short pause, which causes blurry vision, eye strain, and over time increases the risk of glaucoma. The American Heart Association warns that diets high in processed meats not only harm the heart, but also damage eye health. A better alternative is fresh protein, fish, chicken, or legumes. Short pause, which nourish and at the same time protect your eyes. 3. Fried and ultra-processed foods. French fries, packaged snacks, or a piece of fried chicken at night may be tempting, but their effect on the eyes is devastating. These foods are packed with saturated fats and refined oils that, when heated, create inflammatory compounds. That inflammation does not just stay in the stomach or blood. Short pause. It also reaches the eyes, speeding up retinal wear. A study in investigative ophthalmology and visual science showed that diets high in saturated fats are linked to a higher risk of macular degeneration, one of the main causes of vision loss in older adults. Most of these ultra-processed products also contain excessive sodium and chemical additives, short pause, that raise blood pressure and, with it, eye pressure. The result, greater risk of retinal hemorrhages and optic nerve damage. The solution is to replace nighttime fried snacks with crunchy, healthy options. Slices of cucumber, carrot, or unsalted natural nuts. Short pause, not only satisfy cravings, but also provide antioxidants and water protecting your eyes, instead of harming them. In conclusion, these three groups of foods, refined sugar, processed meats, and fried foods, are like a silent bomb for your eyes. Pause while you sleep. Instead of letting eye tissue repair itself, they inflame and weaken it. Avoiding them at dinner could make the difference between keeping clear vision for years, short pause, or accelerating vision loss without realizing it. Final nighttime recipe. Now that you know the foods that strengthen vision and the ones that harm it, it is time to reveal a special nighttime recipe, short pause, that brings together the best of what we have seen. It is easy to prepare, affordable, and most importantly, it concentrates nutrients that work together while you sleep. Short pause, to hydrate, regenerate, and protect your eyes. Main ingredients: 1 fresh medium carrot, a small handful of blueberries, fresh or unsweetened dried, 1/2 cup of steamed spinach, 1/2 cucumber with peel, 1 glass of filtered water or natural coconut water, a few drops of fresh lemon juice, 1 teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil. Step-by-step preparation. 1. Wash all ingredients thoroughly. 2. Cut the carrot and cucumber into small pieces for easier blending. Short pause. 3. Place the carrot, cucumber, blueberries, and spinach in the blender. 4. Add the glass of water or coconut water. Short pause. 5. Blend until smooth. 6. Add the lemon and olive oil at the end, stirring gently. Short pause. The result is a light, fresh, and nutritious drink, ideal to consume about 30 to 40 minutes before going to sleep. Benefits during the night. Carrot provides beta-carotene, which transforms into vitamin A. Short pause, essential for night vision. Blueberries. Their anthocyanins improve ocular circulation and adaptation to darkness. Spinach, lutein, and zeaxanthin act as a shield against blue light and retinal wear. Cucumber hydrates the eyes from within, reducing dryness and burning sensations. Lemon and olive oil boost nutrient absorption and enhance antioxidant action. What is interesting about this combination is how each ingredient enhances the other. Short pause. While carrot regenerates tissues, blueberries ensure a constant flow of nutrients. Spinach protects the macula, and cucumber keeps hydration steady. Pause. It is like a complete team working all night to keep your vision clear. Short and long-term result. If you drink this several nights a week, you will start to notice changes such as less eye dryness upon waking, clearer vision when reading or using screens, easier adaptation to darkness, less tired eyes after long activities. Over time, this habit can become a powerful tool, short pause, to delay common problems such as cataracts, glaucoma, or macular degeneration. And the best part, it does not require expensive supplements or complicated treatments. Short pause, just fresh, natural ingredients within everyone's reach. In short, this nighttime recipe is a delicious and simple way to give your eyes deep care every day. And remember, the key is not drinking it once, but being consistent. Make this drink a habit. Short pause, and your eyes will thank you with more years of clear and healthy vision. Closing. Now you know the truth. Your vision does not have to deteriorate rapidly with age. Yes, the eyes are delicate organs, sensitive to the passing of time, but they also respond surprisingly well to the right care. We have seen how simple and accessible foods like carrots, blueberries, spinach, and cucumber, short pause, can become powerful allies in keeping your sight clear and protected. Each one acts on a different front. Carrot improves night vision. Blueberry strengthens ocular circulation. Spinach shields against harmful light. Short pause, and cucumber hydrates from the inside out. Pause, when combined in your diet, they form a natural barrier against dryness, fatigue, and age-related visual decline. We also discovered the other side of the coin. Short pause, the foods you should avoid at night if you truly want to care for your eyes. Refined sugar, processed meats, and fried foods are silent enemies that inflame, weaken, and accelerate visual deterioration. Saying goodbye to them not only protects your sight, it also improves your overall health. And most valuable of all, you now have in your hands a simple nighttime recipe that brings together the best of nature in a single glass. Short pause, a light, nutritious, and effective drink that, when taken consistently, can make the difference between waking up with tired eyes or enjoying a clearer, more rested vision. Imagine how your daily life could change if you could read without strain. Short pause, watch television without eye fatigue, or drive at night without fear of glare. That future is within your reach. Pause. And it begins with simple choices in your diet. Eye health does not depend only on genetics or age. It depends to a great extent on your habits. And today you have discovered that the power to care for your eyes is right on your plate. So, if you want more people to benefit from this knowledge, share it with your loved ones, especially those already past 60. A piece of advice like this could change someone's life and spare them from serious problems in the future. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it useful. Short pause. Turn on the notification bell so you do not miss the next natural health tips. And subscribe to the channel to keep learning how to care for your body in a simple, effective, and above all natural way. Your eyes deserve the very best. Start today, giving them the care they need. Pause, and gift them many more years of clarity, comfort, and health.